Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It all depends on what side of the world you're tuning in from. This is your most favorite international trade room where we've learned how to take pips out of the market using the football strategy. We go over forex binary mentorship. We don't trade with any guarantees. We only trade with high probabilities. Never trade with money that you cannot afford to lose. Okay. And if you're on your cell phone, so you can get a clear view of the charts, make sure you turn your cell phone sideways so you'll be able to see what it is that I'm about to show you. And let me just tell you this, what I'm about to show you is going to change the way you trade. It's going to open up, it's that missing piece that you were looking for to give you an edge over the market, okay? So I can't wait to show you that. So we're going to go over ChartFlix today. We're going to do the football strategy, and we're going to go over our free trial. So I won't hold you at all. I just in case any of my subscribers are here, I just want to say thank you to all that are subscribed to ChartFlix. We had an awesome last month. We had over 1,100 pips called. So far, right now in September, we've already called about 600 pips since the beginning of September. So congratulations to all of them who've been taking those trades. And today I just want to show you guys the reason why we're so successful in trading is we've learned how to play football. Now, I'm not sure what country you are from, but we all know that there are 28 currencies. There are 8 major currencies, and there are 28 major currency pairs. So we may have the GBP against the USD, or the NZD versus the USD, or you may have the Swiss franc against the JPY. None of that matters when you're trading in Forex if you get this concept that it's always the bulls versus the bears. And if you notice, I've put my drawing here on a football field, because when we look in the market in ChartFlix, we look at the market as a football game. And there are certain patterns in which the market makes at the 100 line, the 25 line, the 50 line, the 75, and the 100. These numbers make the market react a certain way more times than not. So for an example, when the bulls have the ball, I'm going to show you something. When the bulls have the ball, they're going to move it typically 50 pips. And once they move it 50 pips, something is going to happen. The bears are going to intercept the ball and take the ball back the other way, at least 25 pips or 25 yards. This happens more time than not. If you think about it, pairs in the market don't go straight up and straight down. They go through these different hills and valleys, ups and down. It'll be going up and then it'll pull back. Those pullbacks and those hesitations happen around a certain number. They're called quarter points or minor quarter points. And if you look at it, each time the market breaks a 100 line, it's the bulls versus the bears, okay? And I'll show you an example of a chart real fast. So this is a Hakanashi candles on a football field that I've drew on my Xfinity chart, right? And so this is how I trade. I trade playing a football field, and I play both sides of the field. I'm not a bull. I'm not a bear. I'm whoever has the ball. That's the kind of trader I am. I want to be on the side of the ball. So let's just take an example here. Let's just say that this pair was let's just say it was GBP. I know that's ugly. Let me redo that. Yeah. Let's just say that this pair, we'll do NZD, JPY. So let's just say this Forex pair was New Zealand versus the JPY, okay? And let's just say this price line is 130.00. And this line up here would be 131. I'm setting up the field for you. So between this line and this line is 100 pips. From 130 to 131 would be 100 pips in the market. So look at what happens when the bulls have the ball. Look, guys, they take it up 25 and take it up 50 pips. Look what happened once the market moves 50 pips. There is a pullback. So here is the trade that you could take. You could take a sell trade right here for the pullback, because more times than not, once a pair has moved, has broken, and see, a lot of mentors, a lot of trainers, a lot of people don't talk about the quarter points. They love to pull out the Fibonacci's and the trend lines and all of this stuff, and I'm with that. But if you could count the numbers, if you know the number where the price is more than likely is going to turn around, wouldn't that be pertinent information for your trading journey? I'm sure it would. It's changed my trading journey. That's why I have a mentorship where I have over 40 people that are part of the mentorship, because I'm training them the easier way to trade. Trading is easy because it's a numbers game. So look at what happens. The bulls push the ball up 50 pips. This is an opportunity for you on every currency pair to say, if it's moved 50 pips, more than likely it is going to pull back. So you could place a sell here, and that would have been a 25 pip pullback for you. Now, how would you have known this? Because you know the quarter points is going to have it to where at a certain time, the price has to pull back. It has to pull back, right? The next trade that you could take is once it pulls back 25 pips, if we're in an uptrend, you know that this is a pullback, and you could place a buy trade right here, or you could go long right here, right? So you go long right here for 25 pips. Be honest, type in the chat. Would you be okay if you were able to take these two trades and make 50 pips a day? Would you be okay? If you'd be okay with that, drop a 1 in the chat. If you'd be okay with being able to catch 50 pips a day. Literally using this one strategy off the 50 line, 50 pip pullback. Happens more time than not. We're going to go to a live trade, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about, okay? I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So here's that trade. So you got your sell trade right here, and see the price right here would be 130.50. That's what the price would be. This is 130. It moved up 50 pips. Look at what happens. It drops down. You buy with the trend, go this way. Look, you can sell it again. And look what happened when it hit the 50. It dropped back down because it's the bulls versus the bears. And more times than not, every time the price hits that 50 line, it pulls back. Now look what happens. It goes back to the 50 line. What can you do here? Place a trade, right? It drops back down 25 pips. And eventually you can place a buy right here. And eventually that price goes all the way up and finally hits from 130 to 131. So there's your 100 pip move. That's what I'm trying to get to you today, people. And every time on every currency, the market is trying to complete a 100 pip move. Not that it's not going to keep moving, because the market has to break out from different numbers and go. But in that time being, whenever it breaks a 100 line, it's trying to complete a 100 pip move. And there are other, so that's called my 50 pip pullback. We have 4 different plays that we use when we play football, Forex football. I'm gonna show them to you real quick. So the first one is the 100 pip touchdown. Okay. The 100 pip touchdown. What that simply means is, I'll go back to this, is once the market starts here, we know ultimately it's trying to get to this line. And if you look, as soon as it got to this line, touchdown, you're able to place a sell right here because you know a touchdown just happened, and more than likely it's going to pull back. That's exactly what happened. So this is the 100 pip touchdown. That's the first play. The second play is the 75 pip interception. The third play is the 50 pip fumble. I just showed you that. And the fourth play is the 25 pip U-turn. Now we over here in ChartFlix, my mentorship, we use all four of these rules. We use the data from the chart, and we are able to successfully predict what the markets are going to do based on this strategy and the data that's on the chart. And I just want to show you 2 or 3 examples of some trades we've even taken this week. We took some winning trades this week using this strategy. So check this out. Check out the prediction that we use. I believe this is my 50 pip pullback trade. So this is on the right side. This is what happened after the fact. On the left side, this is what we predicted in our class.
We start here, 25, 50, 75, 100 pips. Once we get to this 50 pip pullback, the price will start here. It's going to break here. We get to this 50 pip pullback. It's still football. It's just pending orders. And we're using data to predict it. This is our 75 dive zone, TP1, TP2, possibly even TP3.
So this was a trade that we literally took and took 50 pips out of the market because we predicted on the left side how the market fell from this 50. And I drew that when it get back to the 50, like it got back over here, it was going to drop because that's that 50 pip pullback. Right here is the 100 pip line, guys. It broke it. And when it hit that 50, more times than not, when it hits the 50 line, there's a pullback. Okay, this time it didn't just pull back 25 pips. It actually pulled back more. It actually dropped down 75 pips, right? But if you look on the left side of the screen, you can see why it dropped down so far because it was just copying the left side of the screen. So we use the data, and guess what, guys? We use pending orders. So we don't even do market execution. We set our trades and let the market come to the optimal, most high probability price, and we let them play football, okay? We don't even do market execution. I'm gonna go and tell you this. If you're still doing market execution trades, I bet you listening to my voice right now, you're still losing a lot of trades. Now, that may not be for everybody, but I do know the statistics shows that 95% of traders have not even made a withdrawal. And here's why. We want to get in and press the button, buy now, sell now. No, you should be making a prediction based off of what has already happened and what's more than likely is going to happen. You should be taking high probability trades. And if your mentor did not tell you that, I'm sorry for your loss, okay? Okay, let me mute you. You're muted. Great. All right, so
second leg off the W just to touch 131. We'll get it coming back, pull, go. It's going to hit our order, boom, right there.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen is once it hits our order, it's going to remember, wait a minute, that's that 75 dive that Marcus came up with. And it's going to give us.
Okay, so here's an example here. Hold on, let me see. Here's another example of a trade that we took using the football strategy. Let me clear that off really fast. This was a live class. Now we have classes every Sunday, every Tuesday, and I do a free look Friday every Friday as well. Okay. So this is what I drew on the video, and this is exactly what happened. You see that little dip there and it comes down. I drew a W was going to happen. We had our pending order sitting right here. That market came up, grabbed our order, dropped us down 50 pips. Now, in this case, this was our 25 pip U-turn. What is a 25 pip U-turn? I'll show you really fast. Look at this market. You can tell over here, this is a 100 pip line, okay? So when that market breaks the 100 and it only goes 25 pips, it typically will make a U-turn and go back the other way. That's the 25 pip U-turn that we use. It didn't quite make it to the 50 pip pullback. That's the 50 pip pullback. But we took our prediction because we saw on the left side of the market, that market dropped straight down 25, 50, 75 pips. So we predicted that this was going to be a 25 pip U-turn, and my whole team was able to get this trade. And I'll show you one last one, and then I'll open up for a few questions. Well, no, I'll go to the market really quick, the live market. Now, this is a head and shoulders pattern, of course. Now, I'm going to show you how the football strategy even works with the head and shoulders, right? Watch this.
So this is the head and shoulders for the GN. We got a sell limit right here for the left shoulder, and sell limit right here for the right shoulder. And this is a 50 pip trade.
So that's another 50 pip trade that we took. Now you can see it went way farther than 50 pips. Here's the aftermath. There's your Gumby head and shoulders. That's the left shoulder. This white line is a 100 pip line. So that really was a touchdown. And look, it goes the other way and drops all the way down here. Now, when it finally breaks the neck over here, we had a pending order sitting right here for the right shoulder. See, that's what I drew right here. It came and grabbed our order, touchdown, and goes the other way. We only took 50 pips of it. Our take profit was right there. But as you can see, this market dropped down 250 pips. And we do that because we have the football strategy. We use the 100 pip touchdown, the 75 pip hesitation zone. We got the 50 pip fumble and the 25 pip U-turn. We use that strategy along with the data that's already on the charts. That's what we do. We use the data based on it already on the charts. So let me show you, before I show you what ChartFlix is, let's go to the live chart. And let me just show you these different plays. Okay, so let's see what pair is this. This is, so I'm getting ready to give you a trade idea that you can have for free. Now, this is my Free Look Friday, okay? This is a pending order that we have set on the Canadian dollar versus the Japanese, okay? This is a pending order that we have, okay? The pending order is right here. Why is that? Why do we have it there? Because right here on 8100, at 8100, the market pushed up 50 pips, because this is a 50 pip line. That's 8100. This is 815. It pushed up to the 50 pip line, and then it dropped down. Not only 25 pips, it dropped down 25, 50, 75, 100, almost 125 pips. So what ChartFlix and I, we have a pending order sitting right here. So when the market has broke, again, this 8100. So it's going to go 25, 50 pips, grab my order, pending order, pull it back down at least to this TP, right? So I'm going to give you a trade that you can put right now if you want to place a pending order trade. Here you go. Take a look at this. This is Canadian dollar. These are the specifics on this trade using this football strategy. Now listen, past profits do not guarantee future results. You take these trade ideas on your own. I am not an investment advisor. These are my trade ideas, okay? But this particular strategy is amazing. It is amazing, right? I could show you an example of a trade that we just took. As a matter of fact, it was a 25 pip U-turn. Where is that G chef? Yeah, I'm gonna show you this. Let's hide this for a second. Yeah, we're gonna have to go 30 minutes, then go 1 hour. So me and the team are in this trade right now, okay? We're in this trade right now. TP1 has already been hit. Now you see how it's floating at 13 pips currently. Now in my live trade, this account, this is closed in my live account. This is already closed. I took my profit already. This is the demo account, but I took my profit when the market was up here. But let me show you why we took the trade. We took the trade because we saw, hold on, where's my pen? Oh yeah, that's right. We took the trade because we saw the market pushed up from this 75 level. It pushed straight up, and this would be considered our 25 pip U-turn. because the market breaks this 121, that even quarter point number, drops down and gives us a U-turn. That's where I got the term U-turn from, because it makes like a U and goes back up. So look at our entry. Look at how our entry is spot on. It went straight up 50 pips. We call 50 pip trades over here. And we use it doing the football strategy. We do it with the football strategy. It is an amazing strategy. It is an amazing strategy because you're using the movement of the price, and you're using the left side of the screen. Again, let me tell you, the only way you should be pressing buy now, y'all know this little button over here that says buy and sell. The only reason you should be pressing that is if it's at a key level zone. But if you're trying to use all of these indicators and everything like that, I know you're losing a lot of money. I've been there, done that. I got a bunch of t-shirts where I've lost a lot of money. But we have a signal service, and we literally are probably up 600 pips since September 1st. What is it, the 4th? It's because we're using all data. We trade all 28 pairs because they all do the same thing. They all do the same. Look at this. You see this big M right here? What is this, guys? This is 132. What happened right here? The market broke 100, went to that 50 pip line, hesitated, and dropped down. Did the same thing over here. Went to this 100 line, hit the 50, dropped down. See, I'm gonna tell you what your chart probably looks like this. See, without the chart, you have to draw your own support and resistance, and then you have to go and do all this trend line stuff. I'm going to tell you this, you don't need none of that stuff. Now, I'm not saying it don't work, but I've been teaching brand new people how to trade. I'm talking about people who, I want to learn how to trade. I've been teaching them using this method to where we already know what the price more than likely going to do because it's a price action football game. I mean, pay attention, guys. You see how these prices stop just at the lines. It stopped just at the lines. It comes straight to these lines, guys. So I'm telling you, the football strategy is amazing. It is amazing. Okay. So listen, I just want to show you guys this real quick, and then I'm gonna open up for questions. We do have a mentorship that is very nice, okay? Especially for newer people who don't know how to trade. And even if you're have some experience with trading, you would love it. You would love this platform. You would love this platform because literally it will, I've made a buffet for everybody, for anyone that wants to learn how to trade. If you're brand new, if you if you got experience, this is what I like about our platform that I've put together. If you're a new trader, we give you information on how to set up your charts, and you can do this all on demand. You join our private Telegram. We show you how to set up demo accounts. We give you Forex 101 credentials and everything like that. And if you're experienced and don't need any of that, of course, we have our live classes. Let's talk about our live classes. We have a live class 3 times a week. We have it on Sunday at 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have it on Tuesdays at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have it on Fridays. I do a free look Friday like I just did today. We do that every Friday. And every first Wednesday, we do a London session. And every first Saturday, we do a mastermind class. So we're going to have that tomorrow. And let me know if you want to come to that, because let me tell you this. Trading is 90% mental, 10% skill. Literally, I'm telling you this. Trading is 90% mental and 10% skill. Let me show you an example. If I told my son, which I have, if I said, this is the line we're going to sell from, and this is the line we're going to buy from, my son, who knows anything, don't know as much about trading as I do, If the price hits this, anybody can say, okay, now it's time to sell. Okay. If the price hit this, buy. If the price hits this, sell. If the price hits this, buy. That's easy. But what it is, a lot of traders don't have the right mindset. That's why we have a mastermind class every first Saturday, because trading is 90% mental. It's 90% mental and 10% skill. The skill part is easy. I know you've never heard nobody refer to trading as easy, but it is easy. We also offer binary. Now, binary, you can make money in seconds, not in minutes, not in days. You can make 92% of your investment. Let me show you. I'm gonna show you. Let me see if I take a quick trade. That's what I'll do. I'll take a quick trade with binary just to show you. Type a 1 in the chat if you know what binary is. Type a 1 in the chat if you know what binary is. Okay, so some of y'all do know what binary is. Great. Let me open up this account. I'm gonna show you a quick binary trade just to show you, because I'm gonna show you how binary is getting ready to, because you know everybody's talking about Forex, and we've been talking about Forex for a while now. But the new kid on the block that everybody's talking about is binary, because I'm getting ready to show you. Let me share my screen really fast. Binary, you can make, in this case, I'm trading, let me go to gold. This is silver. I like gold better. I can make 92% of my money in 30 seconds. So, you know how in Forex, you're supposed to risk 1%, 2%, 3%. If you're risking 1%, 2%, 3%, you're more than likely going to gain. If you're doing a 1-for-1, at least you're going to try to gain 1%, 2%, 3%. Most of us don't have $10,000 accounts. Like, you would literally need, the professionals saying that, for you to make a good income, you need at least $10,000 in your Forex account. Because if you risk 3% of $10,000, that means you're risking $300. And if you're risking $300, you're probably trying to make at least $300. And if you're making $300 a day, 5 days a week, you're making $1,500 a week, which in America is more, that's more than an average income. Okay, so that's what they say, you need about a $10,000 account. Most traders don't have a $10,000 account. But what if you had an account where you could make 92% of whatever you invest? Let's just say you wanted to invest $30, okay? And you can make 92%. So that means every time you win a trade, you win $27. The average American makes between $100 to $200 a day, right? If you have, let's just say you have a $1,000 account and you want it to risk $100. In one trade, you could be average, okay? And I'm going to show it to you, okay? Now, I have a strategy that is intellectual, and I won't share the strategy because my subscribers are the ones who have access to it. But I'm just going to show you. I'm going to click a button in a second, and I'm going to make $100 just like that, okay? What time frame is this? Is a 5 second. Okay, we're going to go and take it now. So I just took a $100 position for 5 seconds. I'm sorry, for 30 seconds. There's a $100 position. And in 30 seconds time, I will have made $92. Okay, I lost that trade. It went up I just missed it. So let's go again. Okay. Can't show you the strategy. It's pulling back. Hold on one second. Yeah, this is over here. You press call or put, buy or sell. And this is my demo account. So I'm going to show you how easy you can place a trade and get it in 30 seconds. So I just put 3 orders for $100 here. Now in my live account, I don't trade with, I'm not this careless. I use my actual strategy. There's an actual strategy that I have called the 50-100 strategy. And half of the strategy is on YouTube, and I'll give you that information, okay? I'll give you that information. So if we can hold this, cool. Congratulations. There it is. I just won that trade, okay? So it says I just earned $768. Now, in a real scenario, I wouldn't have pressed that $100 button like that. I would have waited for my strategy to set up, and then I would have took the trade. And like this one, just that first one that I lost by like a second, these are the type of trades that you could take, and you can make your money in 30 seconds. Like now you can put it longer. You can put it for 1 minute and 30 seconds. You put it for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So we have binary trading as well. And my subscribers are really loving binary. We just released my strategy last Sunday. Okay. And they are loving it. We're getting a lot of good feedback from it. So on this particular platform, the reason why I stopped to tell you that is not only do you get Forex trading, and we trade like the banks, we trade like the big guys over there in ChartFlix, but you also get binary as well. Okay. We have a ChartFlix Motivate where we have a lot of motivational material, where our master classes that we've had. We also have the signal service that is included, and we have all of our strategies here. So if you ever want to learn any strategy that we have in this particular platform, we have the football strategy, which I just showed you. We have our 75 dive, our teacup. We got the binary strategy, the GBP breakout, and the adjuvant 2018 and 2020. Though that's everything that we have. And I seen someone put in the chat, how much is it? Well, I'm glad you asked me that, because you ain't gonna believe it. I'm gonna tell you, most educational, there's a new company that just came out right now. I won't name them. They're gonna start you at $20 a month, and then after that, it's gonna be $100 a month, right? So they're trying to build the leadership right now. I'm not gonna call any names. You pay $20, and then in 30 days, it's gonna be $100 a month. There's another company. You start out paying around $175, $200 a month, right? And if you want to learn, that's Forex only. Okay. If you want to learn binary, you're going to pay around $325, $350. Okay. There's some other companies, they charge $10,000 a weekend, right? So we could just say the average cost to learn how to trade binary and Forex is going to be at least $250 a month, $300 a month to learn both of those, right? Well, our on-demand platform comes with all of this. You get Forex and binary training weekly. We do weekly classes. You have ChartFlix on demand. That means every class that we've taught, every strategy, every session, you have access to our full library on one website. Trade signals. We're going to be charging $25 a month for this. You get that for free. 30-minute one-on-one with mentorship. So you can get a one-on-one with me. I help you set up my charts. We can go over strategies, binary, Forex, whatever you want to go over. It will be your, hold on, let me go back to this. It'll be your one-on-one, whatever you want to talk about. If you just want to talk about motivation, whatever it is. You get access to our subscriber chat room. It's 24/7. That's how we do a lot of communication. That's where we put our trade signals. You have access to our ChartFlix library. We actually have entry ideas and strategies that we have placed in PDF file that's being released to Amazon. And people gonna have to pay $19.99 for these books. Well, you have a library card. You'll have all of those for free. No additional cost, should I say. And we also are starting a ChartFlix for Kids that's going to be released in the spring of 2021, where children are going to be able to have their own platform where we're going to teach them how to trade. And guess what, guys? We're only talking $49.99 a month. You can cancel anytime. Most people stay with me around 60 to 90 days. After that, they have enough information that they become seasoned traders, because I teach them how to trade like the banks. I teach them how to trade like the institutions. The institutions are not pressing a button to trade. They're setting pending orders based on data to the left side of the screen. Most of them stay 60 to 90 days. Some people come for 30 days that are advanced and they be like, well, I don't need it anymore. You know, I'm good. And then I have people that just stay a part of the community because we have such a tight community, and they don't want to leave because they learn so much. And in order to be successful in trading, you need a community, and you need consistency, and you need a mentor. If you don't have these three things, if you don't have consistency, if you don't have a community, and you don't have a mentor, it's going to take you longer to get to where you're trying to go. What a mentor does is it gives you a shortcut. It gives you a shortcut. Where do you sign up? So I'll give you the link on where to sign up here in 1 second. But for those of you who just want to take a look at it, let me show you this. You can actually just take a quick peek at chartflix.net. Okay, this is not how you sign. You can sign up there, chartflix.net. I put .com. I meant to put ChartFlix is .net. So I just put the actual website where you can go to sign up. So what's going to happen is, if you go to Chart, I'm going to show you exactly what's going to happen. For those of you who just asked, how can I sign up? This is how you do it. Let me see. Let me exit this. So when you type in ChartFlix.net, it's going to take you to our free trial. It's our free trial version, where you have all of these categories, but the only one that works is the free trial area. So you won't be able to get into live classes or all the classes on demand or the binary. The only thing you can get in, would be able to get in, is this free trial. When you go on here, if you're a new trader, you go to this tab. If you're not a new trader, you go to this tab, and I have a few classes that we let you see for free. Okay. But even when you go to the website, all of these buttons, chartflix.net, will allow you, once you click it, you'll see that's for subscriber error only. Okay. So if you go down, if you come to, let's just say you want to click on, oh, I want to learn the trading strategies. If you hit the trading strategies, this is a free trial website. So it'll let you subscribe. If you hit subscribe now, it's going to bring you to our welcome page where we have a few testimonials from clients. This is where Orrin Wright, he actually endorsed my football skill. This is $1 million trader right here. He had me on his platform to give my strategy to other people in his organization. Now, when a millionaire stamps your strategy, you know you got something. But when you come to this website, it's going to bring you here. You're able to subscribe here. It's $49.99 a month. It's through PayPal. So you know how PayPal goes. If you ever want to cancel, it's very simple. And literally, the reason why we have what we have, guys, is because I literally want to build traders. Okay. A lot of people want to build signals, and they want to build a lot of other things that's going on. We're simply trying to turn people into traders. I have people that have started to take our signals. They're within the first 3-4 signals, they paid for their subscription. Literally, our trades go 50 pips. We call 50 pip trades. Now we have TP1, TP2, and TP3. Okay. If you want to just do 20 to 25 pips, that'll be your TP1 trade. If you want to do the 50 pips, that's typically where we like to get. You ain't gonna have to pay for the subscription, because we're gonna give you the signals to help you pay for the subscription if you just take the signals. But what it is that you need is, you need true mentorship. Because I know that there's a lot of companies that are starting, and there's a lot of primary focus on building. Okay. Let me say this. There's nothing wrong with building a residual income with multi-level marketing and network marketing. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's a lot of focus on that. And a lot of people walk away from Forex because they think that it's a scam and you can't really learn and you just got to recruit. No, that's not the case. They've built a model that works. It works as long as you learn how to trade. Because here's the thing. If you can't recruit, but you know how to trade, you'll be okay. Because some of you guys are probably a part of some companies where they recruit. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm a part of one of the companies that recruit, and I won't name any names because this is my platform. But I'm a part of one of those companies as well. But if that company shut down, I'll be fine. My team will be fine. My subscribers will be fine. We know how to trade both Forex and binary, and we have proven strategies. So you have to make the decision that, yes, I like the residual income. I like the recruiting and all that. But are you getting true mentorship? Let me ask you this. How long have you been trying to trade? If you have not learned what you needed to learn in the last 90 days, you need to reconsider who's teaching you. And I'm not talking down on anyone, you know, and could it be that you have not been consistent yourself? We can't just blame it all on the mentors and the educators. But you got to ask yourself the question. I've been at this for 90 days. I've been at this for 6 months. I've been at this for a year. I've been at this for 2 years. I've been at this for 3 years. I've been at this for 5 years. And you still don't got it? I'm going to tell you, it's community, consistency, and mentorship. And I like to use the 3 C's. It's really community, consistency, and who you are connected to. That's really what the mentorship is. Who you are connected to will determine how you can get there. I just gave you a shortcut. I literally just gave you a shortcut on how to look at the market called the football strategy. I just gave you something that I know works. But they won't tell you. Now, how many educators have you saw? And I want you to be honest in the chat. How many educators have talked to you about the quarter points? How many have talked to you about the quarter points and the quarters theory? Most of them don't. They want to bring out these Fibonacci's. They want all of these trend lines and all of these Elliott waves and stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't teach my people none of that stuff. It's real simple, guys. Trading is, I'm going to show you how simple it is. You look at, hold on, let me take this off real quick. I don't know why this thing do that sometimes. Hold on, let me recalibrate it. Trading is simple, guys. It's real simple. Okay, so, and I'm finna let you go. But it's simple. So we see the market came up here and it hit $1.20. That's a 100 line. Look how that market came straight down. Guess what I'm going to probably do next week? When the euro gets strength, me and my team are going to place a pending order right there. But Marcus, you didn't draw a trend line. Marcus, you didn't get no Elliott waves. Marcus, where's the Fibonacci? What are you doing? No. Millionaires don't trade like that. Institutional banks don't trade like that. All of these little tools and all of these little things that y'all be seeing folk do, that's for retail traders so we can lose money. That ain't how the billionaires trade. They look at the left side of the market and then they say, I'm going to put a pending order right here. So when the market comes back up here, it's going to drop again because it did it over here. That's simple. Like, where do we get this thing saying that trading is hard? Where do we get this from? It's not, okay, let me show you what just happened yesterday with this Euro USD. Y'all see this number right here? This number says 1.18. That's a 100 line. Look what happened. It started at 119, right? So it moved from here. And remember what I told you guys, that once the market moves 50 pips, once it moves 50 pips, what did I tell you it's going to do? Pull back it pulls back right there. So you could have placed a buy right here and caught 25 pips right there. Because we know that once the market moves 25, or I'm sorry, once the market moves 50 pips, it's gonna pull back. But you don't like it because I'm not showing you nothing fancy with no indicators or no Elliott waves or no Fibonacci's. Whatever. All right, but it continues. What I didn't get a chance to show you was the 75 pip hesitation zone. Now this, from this line to this line to this line to this line, is 75 pips. Look what happened when it hit the 75 pip line. It hesitates. That's another buy for you right there. It goes up 25 pips. And then it finally hits, boom, right there. So from 119 to 118, that's a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. There's a 100 pip move that the Bears just scored a touchdown. How easy is that? That's easy. We know, well, Marcus just told us if it moves 100 pips, it's going to turn around. And look what it did. As soon as it hit a touchdown, what did it do? The Bulls start trying, now the Bulls are trying to move it from 118 to 119. They pull up, and look what happened when they pull up. Can you guess what happened when it hit 50 pips? What happened when it hit the 50 pip line? Does anybody see what happened? It pulled back. It dropped 50 pips. I just told you that. That's our intro to call. That most pairs, once they move 50 pips, they pull back. Why are they not teaching you this? Because if you learn this, you don't need them anymore. Ultimately, I can't really say why people don't start with this. I really don't know. I really don't know why people don't start teaching this way. Because I believe if they started you here, all of the other stuff, you wouldn't have lost as much money. Because if you can count from 1 to 100, you can trade. Do you know most kindergartners can count from 1 to 100? And you can tell Timmy, if it hits this line, we're going to sell it. Timmy, if it hits this line, we're going to buy it. Look what happened. It hit this line, and then it sold. And then it hit this line, and then it bought for 25 pips. 25 pips a day will keep the job away. It's a football game, all right? So cool. All right, I went over my time, but I had so many visitors. We had over 40 people join today. I don't know where all y'all came from, but I hope you have enjoyed the presentation. Do me a favor, check out chartflix.net. Sir, please, how do I draw the lines? Yeah, so you draw the lines by joining my free Telegram group, and you can get the indicator. I don't draw the lines. That's an indicator. It's a quarters theory. So you need to join my Telegram group. There's a Telegram group over here. It's the ChartFlix free trial. You can get to that ChartFlix free trial. Let me see. I don't know where that music coming from.
Give me some of that. Here's $100,000. Wait, I can give you this 100 grand, or I can teach you how to make this every single month. You see, this is exactly what I made in my.
All right, there it was. All right, so here's how you get to my Telegram group. Sorry about that. When you go to chartflix.net, chartflix.net is going to bring you to our free trial. Go to the free trial area, and then go to new trader setup. Once you go to new trader setup, join my free Telegram group, and the indicator, the quarter theory indicator that I use, it will be in that Telegram group. So that's how you get the lines on your charts. Okay, I'm gonna open up for a few questions. I'm gonna place it to where you can unmute yourself. Okay, so everybody, okay, I got a hand raised. Rita, I'm gonna unmute you. Your hand was raised. I just tried to unmute you. Rita, if you're still there. Okay, well, I'll go to Joshua. Asked him. So I just asked to unmute you, Joshua.
Okay, hi.
Hi.
Yes, I really love what you're doing. You've just ripped me out of hell. because I've lost so much money from all of this Fibonacci and all of the rest of this. But with what I've seen, I believe that you're really going to help me gain back all of the things that I've lost from other platforms when it comes to trading. Okay. And I just really want to know if if I can apply all of these strategies on my MetaTrader 4 app, and what time frame are you using for reading all of the 100 pip moves and the 25 pip moves and the 50 pip moves? Is there a particular time frame that is advisable for us to use on these strategies? Is there like a time frame that works for it most? Is it like should I use a 1 hour time frame, a 4 hour time frame to read the trend and the downtrend or the uptrends and everything?
Okay, so yeah, I can't give you the full strategy because we don't have the time, but I will say this. I primarily use the 1 hour time frame to look at the full market. I have a strategy that we use called the 75 dive and 75 thrive, and we use the head and shoulders. Once you join, you'll have access to all of that training. We do have an entry technique that we use on the 1 minute, the 5 minute, and the 15, but that's for day trading and that's for scalping. But primarily we do use the 1 hour.
Okay, so all I need to do is just to go to chartflix.net and join your Telegram group.
Yeah, if you go to chartflix.net and join the Telegram group, and then you'll have access to the indicator. But in order to get access to the education that we do every week, you have to become a subscriber.
Okay, so that means I should subscribe first before joining your Telegram group.
Well, yeah, so if you subscribe, you're going to go to the paid Telegram group. The free Telegram group is just so we can stay in contact with you. The free Telegram group, and we do drop a trade in there or two every now and again just to show people we get winning trades. We do that. But if you want to come straight to the paid Telegram group where we get all the trade signals, all the education, and you schedule your one-on-one with me, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll send you the link so you can join everything.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm gonna sign up now.
Okay, great. Okay, I'll answer. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Joshua. I'm glad you found some value. Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right, no problem. All right, Keith. Keith, I just asked to unmute you.
Okay, thank you for unmuting me. My question is, I noticed you said that you do belong to a network marketing type of group, but this is not network marketing, ChartFlix. Am I correct in understanding that?
That's true. That's why it's only $49.99. It's $1.60 a day for people to learn how to trade. So that's literally what it is. If you count up the cost, it's going to cost you $1.66 to learn how to trade Forex and binary.
Okay.
No recruiting, no overhead costs, and you can cancel anytime.
Okay. With binary, just so that I have an understanding, because I've never done that, you teach that as well for newbies, correct?
Absolutely. My platform is mainly geared towards new people. Now, people who have some type of experience, they get a lot of stuff faster because they already have a foundation. But I built ChartFlix for people who don't know anything about trading. We're in this pandemic. Everybody's trying to work from home. Let me show you what you can do from home. So it's primarily for the new person.
Okay. Well, I really don't know what I am. I think I'm new. I feel like I'm new, but I've been doing this for about three to 4 months, so I still consider myself new.
Yes, you are new. You are new.
Okay.
You need at least a presidential cycle before you can either consider yourself a professional, if you will, or the professionals won't call you a professional until you have at least seen one presidential cycle. And of course, I'm referring to the United States in this case. I know this is international. So that means, in essence, I'm saying 4 years. That's
4 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I definitely wouldn't begin to call myself a professional. Let's be clear on that.
Okay. Yeah. No problem. But listen, let me tell you.
I just want to know what you all's consideration is, so I know where to jump in the right place. So I'm going to go with the newbie, and that's all I needed, and I'm getting ready to sign up. I'm excited.
Okay, yeah. Well, come on, join the team, man. And as soon as you join, we're gonna schedule one-on-ones, and we do that. And a lot of breakthroughs happen when you have a one-on-one mentorship. A lot of things happen, man. So yeah,
Now, I
go.
will be recommending this to the people who are under me in the downline, because I joined a network marketing type group that you spoke of, and got people interested. So I know others will be interested as well. So
Well, Keith, let me tell you this. There's a lot of people from other platforms who join ChartFlix. Like they're attached to other platforms. They join here because over here we're not trying to build. And listen, there's nothing wrong with building. I'm a part of these one of these other companies as an
Mhm.
educator, and the way I'm in there is they put people under me so I can have so they can build up under me. So I get it. But most people don't get enough one-on-one, enough information. Because think about how good you can recruit, Keith, if you could teach this strategy to people and show them that it really works. I'm
Absolutely.
on the hand. So the best recruiters are the best traders. So yes, let's build. I'm not telling you to leave your company. I'm not telling you to
No,
drop.
no, I understand that, because I see the business side of it. If I'm making money, I'm like, you join me over here on my network marketing team, but I'm going to teach you on ChartFlix. So
Exactly. A lot of people do it. I ain't gonna name the
yeah,
names, but a lot of people do it because these other companies, in my personal opinion, there's more so of a business side than the trader side,
and see,
because
I joined to be a trader. I wasn't interested in network marketing. I got into this to trade. I didn't get in it to build network marketing, but because of enough said about that, people did want to do what I did. So,
right. Well, bring
and I
them on,
want to
Keith.
help them out.
Bring them
All right.
on.
I appreciate you answering the question. I don't want to hold it up for anyone.
No problem. Thank you so much, Keith. All right, Miss Bishop. Okay. Honk P. Eric Bishop. I just asked to unmute you. I'll try to get to all the questions here. You're unmuted, Eric. You got to unmute yourself, Eric.
Okay,
Yeah, I can hear you now.
thank you. Just want to say congratulations. You're doing amazingly well. This is my second time joining your class.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that.
And I'm already in love with your class. Yeah.
Oh, okay, great, great. I'm glad you are.
Definitely, I'm going to subscribe and then follow you. But I want to find out if the subscription got to do with anything recruiting, because this time you get to join people and it's like you got to join my team, recruit people. Meanwhile, the basic thing wasn't about recruiting. So I don't want to get screwed. That is my problem. That's all.
So I want to make sure you understand. Are you asking, do we recruit?
Definitely.
Is that what you're asking?
Sure.
No, we don't do that. No, we don't do that. I have a few educators that help me teach classes, but we don't have any residual income. You come here and learn. That's why we made it $1.60 a day. It's $1.60 a day to learn how to trade in the largest financial market. So you won't be able to recruit. That's not what we're about over here. We're about nonsense, no Fibonacci's and all that kind of stuff, just football strategies and things that are the teacup strategies.
I love this strategy.
Okay, awesome.
But I can see you using Hekanachi, right?
Yes, Hakanashi candles for me tell a better story.
Okay.
Hakanashi candles tell a better story. That's why I use Hakanashi.
Although I heard of Hekanachi, I don't have any idea about Hekanachi. So do you also teach how to use this kind of
Absolutely,
candles?
absolutely. Everything that I know, if you allow me to be your mentor, you'll know everything I know. Okay, as a
Will
mentor,
definitely be.
as a mentor, it's my job to give you the shortcut, not the long way, so you'll have to keep paying a subscription. We started this platform May 3rd of 2020. Well, no, let me go back. I started teaching for free January 2nd of this year. Okay. I've
Wow.
taught for free 8 classes. a day. Eight classes a week, all the way to May 3rd. We launched May 3rd. Over 75 people have joined the platform. We have about 45 active people. So over 30 people have came, got what they needed, and they left. But I still got people that's been with me from day one. They know how to trade. Matter of fact, one of my students is getting ready to start helping me teach because they've been with me since we started in May. But she's staying because the community is it ain't about recruit. It ain't about that. They do that over there, and that's fine. I get it. But this space right here is, I'm gonna teach you how to trade like the banks. The banks don't use all this other stuff. They look at numbers and they set it. So we don't do recruiting. I want to train you so good, Eric, that you can compete with me and start your own mentorship. That's how good I want to train you.
Because I want to quit my job, do full-time trading. So
okay.
I'm in.
All right. Well, go to ChartFlix.net and hit one of those buttons, hit subscribe. As soon as the email comes through, then you'll get the link to join the paid for Telegram. Okay.
Thank you so much.
No problem. All right. Try to answer everybody's question. Triaca. Somebody's muted. Somebody's unmuted. Mute yourself for me, Eric. I'm trying to mute you. I'm gonna mute
Trisha?
Oh, that's you. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm on your site right now. You know, this is my first time hopping on here. It just popped into my phone and I thought, oh, what is this? I joined. And everybody, I've tried so many people that promises so many things, and you join them and then you're let down. And you're paying a subscription for each person. So my first question is, how do you mentor everybody one-on-one? How do you do that?
So the way I do it is, number one, we have weekly classes every week on Sundays and Tuesdays, and I do a free look Friday. You're a part of our free look Friday because you've learned some value since you've been here, and this is the free look. So imagine what it's like when you get in class and we set the order. So that's first of all. Second of all, I do 30-minute one-on-ones per request. So what that means is, and you're in Telegram, Marcus, can I have a one-on-one? I don't work a job. I have never worked a job. So all I do is set appointments for people to have one-on-one with me. That's what I do every day, all day.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, I'm signing up right now. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, Trisha. I can't wait to give you everything that I have in here.
And so how long have you been trading?
Guess what? My
president cycle. You've done a president cycle then?
No, I haven't. I haven't even had a president cycle. 2 years in May.
That's awesome.
May 5th, I've been trading for 2 years.
Awesome. All righty. Well, I'm looking forward to having my 2-year anniversary. I'm only at a month, but I'll get there. Thank you.
Yes, you will. Oh, you're a month. So listen, I'm going to tell you this.
Yeah.
I don't know what group you're a part of and how you got here, but your trading trajectory is getting ready to take a different turn because we're not going through all of the extra stuff.
Oh so my gosh. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. I got
I have to unlearn what I've learned so far, though.
Well, no, you don't have to unlearn it. Everything that you learn is you'll be able to add it too. Because I learned a lot of stuff too, but I was able to put it all together and condense it down to this. So don't throw it away because it's gonna make sense, but you ain't gonna need it. Because this is an Elliott wave right here. All of this.
Hey, right, exactly.
So that's your Elliott wave. So you can still don't throw it away. You'll be able to use it somewhere. Okay.
Awesome. I'm just one more question. I'm on your site and it says free area, new trader, setup. Where do I sign in? Where do I pay for my thing?
Great. So click on any one of those buttons and it's going to say subscriber area only. You hit subscribe and then you'll be able to pay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. So no one else hand is raised. So I guess I answered all the questions. So guys, go to so Eric hand is raised. Let's see. Eric, if your hand was really unraised, I just asked to unmute you. Are you there, Eric? Okay, I guess not. Okay, so guys, listen. Okay, go ahead. Okay. All right. Is there any other questions? I'm about to let you guys go. Yeah, okay. I knew this year wouldn't end the way it started. Yeah, it's not, man. I'm telling you, ain't no nonsense over here. We have awesome. It ain't no recruiting over here. It's just straight education. Can you afford $1.66 a day? If you can, you need to sign up. Even if you are attached to these other companies, it's fine. Come learn what you can. Just come learn what you can. Okay? Come learn what you can. Oh, my project manager's in here, Melba. Hey, Melba, we got a lot to talk about. All right, come join today, guys. And I'll get you as soon as I get Devana. Okay, thanks, Devana. So I guess Devana invited somebody. Awesome. Great. All right, guys. Listen. What I'm gonna do, guys, is tomorrow I'm doing a master's class, okay, for ChartFlix. A master class at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna send you guys a personal invite just so you can sit in and check out our master's class. Because if you think our trading is something, it's about the mentality of trading. We focus on Fibonacci's and trend lines and Elliott waves and all of this other stuff and quarter points and all of that. We do that during the week. But on this one Saturday a month, the first Saturday of every month, we have a mastermind class because trading is 90% mental, 10% skill. The skill I just showed you. If you can count to 100, you already have the skill. I'm just going to show you all the stuff. I'm going to show you everything. But if you don't have this, you can forget it. Because like we be having these 35 pip stop losses. If you go and look, some of the trades we take, it be going 25 pips negative and 30 pips negative and 20 pips negative. We don't flinch because we know the market needs room to breathe. But because we worked on our mind, we understand we can't win every trade. We got to lose. We had one losing trade this week on a Euro EAD. One losing trade. Every other trade signal that we called hit take profit of at least 50 pips. So we don't even get bothered when we lose because we turn them into lessons. How did we get there? Right here. So I'm going to invite you guys out tomorrow. So I'm going to drop the link. It's the same. It's going to be the same link that you joined. I'm going to drop it tomorrow. I'm going to personally invite you guys. I enjoyed you. Now listen, at worst case scenario, go join my free Telegram. Just go do that. You ain't got to subscribe yet. Just go do that. But I'm not going to hold you any longer. Listen, if you are connected, consistent, and you have a community, I will see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded.